What's happening, guys? My name's Reg. I'm on edge. Hope you guys have been staying edgy. I look like crap at the moment. I apologize. Skin's oily, hair's messy, oily as well. Phantom's just chilling there. I don't know if you can see him. Oop. Hey, Phantom, how you doing? Kraven the Hunter, a new trailer just dropped, so I have it here loaded. So let's go watch it. Let's react to it. See how this looks.
My son, we are hunters, the greatest the world has ever known.
Охотник до сказки.
Ooh.
Каждой сказки есть правда.
Ooh, so we're getting some gore, some violence.
Who's next?
Shit, I thought that was Zendaya.
I heard the noise of thunder.
Are you like your father? A gangster? A killer?
And I heard a voice. And behold,
Ooh. Oh, shit.
hell followed with him. There's a man
Damn, dude.
going round taking names.
He got in good shape, dude.
He decides who to free and who to blame. Yes, an animal stronger than you can imagine. The hairs on your arm will stand up.
Tell me about this hunter.
Some are born and some are died.
Once you're on his list, there's only one way
Oh,
out.
so that's Rhino.
When the man comes around. When the man comes around. Whoever is unjust. You think you're some kind of honor?
Oh shit. Is he just running straight through that snowstorm? Oh my god.
Another man. Whoever is righteous. Hunting. Let him be righteous still. Just like our father. When the man comes around. When the man comes around. Embrace who you really are, son. And you will become a legend. When the man comes around. When the man comes around.
Yeah, rated R. Fuck yeah, man. All right. Better than the first trailer. Definitely makes me want to see it more. That trailer makes me want to see it a bit more. And yes, it's also the fact that it's violent and gory and pretty bloody. So, dude, that scene with the bear traps, man. I have never seen them used like that before, apart from in like Saw, but they were like already strapped on. But for them to be used as like a weapon like that,
And behold,
and that, dude, that is insane.
with him. There's a man.
Okay, so the thing with Kraven the Hunter is his powers came from a potion, right? Like one potion that gave him the powers permanently, right? I remember in the first not the first Spider-Man game, but the Tobey Maguire, the first Spider-Man based from the Tobey Maguire films, Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. When you verse Kraven the Hunter, he takes like multiple potions throughout that match, and each potion is like derived from a different animal, and they would give him different abilities. Like I remember there was one, I can't remember if it was like a cheetah or something that would make him really super fast. And then there was one where it was like a chameleon, I think, and that would make him sort of camouflage. I'm just going off my memory. I do remember the battle fighting Kraven was that he had these different types of abilities that would just come at you with, like super strength, and then there'll be super speed, and then there'll be like stealth or like invisibility, and then maybe one where it makes him venomous. I'm probably butchering it right now, but I do kind of like that method. That would have been cool if they went with that route where he's just a normal person with some mad skills, but in order for him to compete with or to get enhanced strength, he need to take these potions, and they last for a certain period of time. That would be pretty cool, because then what if he's in a situation where he doesn't have access to those potions, and so he has to like use his mind, body, and will to fight the baddies or whatnot. But it looks like they're going for like an anti-hero approach, because Kraven the Hunter was a hunter, but again, I haven't read the comics with him. I'm not sure if he's like a poacher or if he's just a hunter for game, if you know what I mean. Like, because he's a villain, right? He's a bad guy. Or he's an anti-hero. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how... he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He does some fucked up shit in the comics. And like his whole shtick is that he's always trying to find the next biggest game to hunt, and Spider-Man being the biggest game for him to hunt. But it seems to be that he's going after poachers because, poachers bad, which I agree. Poachers bad. Poached eggs are good though. So it looks like he's... I mean, I don't know what the story is. I guess we could speculate that maybe he was part of the... Actually, I don't know. I don't want to speculate because I don't think they're going to put Kraven the Hunter in the same category as a poacher, because poachers are just bad. They hunt animals for poaching for poaching. So if I recall, Kraven the Hunter in the comics was a hunter for game, right? He wasn't a poacher. So it makes sense that he is kind of like an anti-hero going after the poachers. Maybe there's some backstory there in terms of oh no, wait, that's right. His dad is a poacher, right? And he goes against his dad. I'm interested to see how this plays out in the film, what the reason is, if maybe he gets the powers of the lion, and that makes him more in tuned with the wildlife, and he empathizes with the animals, and he doesn't want to hunt them anymore. He wants to hunt the poachers. He wants to hunt man, the real game, man's game. Sorry, funny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. When Frank Reynolds hunts cricket, gotta hunt the real game, man. I probably didn't say that right, but anyway. So I guess in this movie, we're going to be siding with Kraven the Hunter. So this guy here must be...
Once you're on his list.
Rhino. Okay. Now, as you'd probably know, that Rhino is just an average... No, he's not an average human being. He's actually a human being with peak... Every character that doesn't have any superhero, that doesn't have any superhero abilities, is always considered to be in peak physical... strength or whatever. That's how they always describe him as. But he gets the Rhino suit that gives him the augmented abilities, right? Now, in this scene here where I pointed out, it looks like he's taken out like an IV drip that's like stuck on him permanently, because you notice here that it drips liquid as he takes it out, and then he starts to change.
Son.
See? Drip, drip, drip. And now he's changing. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, I mean, it looks just about what you'd expect a CGI villain to look like. Nothing special. Nothing too horrible. But it looks like his Rhino powers is permanently there, right? So he's 24/7 Rhino skin, and he takes this medicine to suppress the Rhino form, and when he wants to go out and battle, he just takes it out, he unhooks it, and then boom, out comes a Rhino. Shits and giggles, not happy Jan kind of situation there. So I guess that's where we're going with that one, huh? I mean, they're always changing things to make it more Hollywood, cinematic, movie appropriate or whatnot. And Russell Crowe, man, doing that accent again. Sounds just like he was in Thor Ragnarok, always with that sort of Eastern European accent. Seems to be his favorite accent to do. But he's a great actor. I loved him in A Beautiful Mind and in Gladiator and all that kind of stuff. Well, this trailer made me look forward to seeing the movie. I don't have any high hopes for it. I'm sort of like mid. I think it's going to be mid. It's going to be one of those movies where it's like a good time, no substances required. I'm speculating. I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I guess we just have to wait and see. Tell me what you guys think. Are you looking forward to this movie? How do you think, what do you think their approach is with Kraven's powers and how he gets his powers? Do you agree with the whole lion blood transfusion thing that we saw in the first trailer, where it looks like he gets bitten by a radioactive lion, which is I doubt it's radioactive, but I swear to God, if they're gonna go through like the whole Black Panther route, where it's like some sort of lion deity, I'm not into it, man. We're doing too many deities and avatars and things like that. Let's just make it where it'd be cool if they just stuck it with the original, where it was a potion. But I guess maybe the lion chooses him, you know, and then the lion embeds him with his animal wisdom, and then that makes him sympathetic towards animals, and then he doesn't want to be a poacher anymore. So that's where I'm thinking. I'm thinking he starts off as a poacher with his dad, right? And this is just me guessing. It's probably in the comics. And then he gets an awakening. He doesn't want to poach animals anymore. He empathizes with animals. He wants to hunt the real game, and that's man. It's man. Because that's the top predator. Humans. The apex. Apex. We're at the top of the food chain. So that makes sense for him to hunt down the next biggest game. Oh, but because it's Sony, and Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man Sony. Dude, there's no reason to have a movie about Kraven the Hunter if you're not going to lead it into Spider-Man and Kraven the Hunter. We've got to see that. There's no point in you introducing Kraven the Hunter, not into the MCU, because it's not the MCU, this is Sony. But yeah, there's no point in making a Kraven the Hunter movie if you don't have plans of him coming across Spider-Man. And I would love for Sony to conclude the Amazing Spider-Man series. I would love for Sam Raimi to come back and make Spider-Man 4. Man, that would be great. That would be awesome if we get a post-credit scene later on where he feels like he's accomplished his hunting game and he's off to see what his next challenge is, and that's when he comes across Spider-Man. But I doubt we'll see a cameo end credit scene of Spider-Man. That seems a little bit too far-fetched, but it would be cool. Because there's no point in having Kraven the Hunter without Spider-Man. There's got to be Spider-Man. Anyway, this is probably the third time I've already asked you guys. Tell me what you guys think of the trailer. My name's Reg. I'm on Edge. Stay edgy. See you in the next video.